the first time ever, harness racing visited the Wayne County Fairgrounds in Honesdale, Pennsylvania at a time other than during Fair Week, as the track hosted 2 days of Sire stake racing. Mac Martian started the weekend with a victory in the $5,139 3-year-old colt pace, scoring in 2:05 3/5 at his home track for trainer Clarence Martin and driver Kyle DiBenedetto. The second division was won by Sound Dragon and driver Chris Shaw in 2:05 with a 28-4 last quarter. Jason Shaw owns and trains the winner. In a division of the sophomore colt trot, Toothache made it 4 wins in the last 5 outings for driver Timmy Offutt.
Along the rail is Alex R., middle of the track, Pine Hill Corinthia, and further back to Tagador, but it's all Toothache with Timmy Offutt.
Filly KT Attitude continued her dominance on the circuit by posting her 4th straight win, this time in 2:08 for driver Randy Neal. Neal picked up his 2nd win of the day in the 2nd division, scoring with Roger Hammer's SJ's Future, who held off a strong late bid from DNJ's Merry Dancer and driver Winston Lineweaver. Neal made it a clean sweep in the filly trot by winning the 3rd division, this time with one from his own stable. Looking Pretty posted her 4th win in 6 starts on the fair circuit for owners Rick and Regina Beinhauer. The final time was 2:05 2/5. The day was capped by a Pennsylvania Sire stake 3-year-old filly pace, which went for a Wayne County all-time purse record of $10,053. Ty's Artist and driver Winston Lineweaver cut the fractions, while driver Dave Brickle kept DVC Elegant Beauty sitting 3rd along the pylons. Brickle moved to the outside down the backstretch and powered to the front in the final quarter mile, winning in 2:01 3/5.
Back to Nature and then Matchless to Matchless and then Verdict 3/5 through the 3/4. Diver turn, last time around, Ty's Artist on the inside. Looking for the trip down, DVC Elegant Beauty on the outside. Coming on strong to 3 wide is Matchless, in the middle of the track is Blissful Doll. Here they come to the wire. It looks like it's going to be DVC Elegant Beauty that races for 2nd on the inside. Ty's Artist on the outside. Back to Nature.
On Sunday, 2-year-olds were in action, and BS Jenny opened the day with an impressive victory. The filly made a break behind the gate and spotted the field dozens of lengths, but steadily made up ground throughout the mile and went on to win in 2:10 3 for driver Dave Brickle. The most anticipated battle of the day was in the 3rd race, a freshman colt trotting division. KT Dixie Player left from post 3 and took the field to the quarter in 32 seconds, with Pine Hill Bling and Michelle Albaugh Young getting away 2nd. Pine Hill Bling made an early move to the outside, and the pair battled to the half in 1:02 2/5. Pine Hill Bling seemed to trot the turns better and retook the lead on the outside by the 5/8, but KT Dixie Player and Randy Neal refused to yield the inside and held on for the lead past the 3/4 in 1:35 1. The two trotted as a team around the last turn, but KT Dixie Player pulled away for a 2:05 1 victory.
Now last turn for them. They go to 1:35 1. And again, ranging up again is Pine Hill Bling through the turns. KT Dixie Player on the inside. They're coming from the grandstand. KT Dixie Player on the inside, and Pine Hill Bling going to be a couple lengths short. The better one today, KT Dixie Player with Randy Neal.
A later colt trotting division was captured by Naughty Pajamas, a colt by SJ's Caviar. Owned and trained by Joe Offutt, Naughty Pajamas was a winner in 2:07 1 for driver Timmy Offutt. The Offutt stable made it 2 in a row on the day when DVC Firm Believer went wire-to-wire in the first $5,266 colt pacing division, scoring in 2:04 2/5. In the 2nd split, Bruce Cobb went wire-to-wire for owners Cliff and Randy Neal, winning in 2:06.
And Quentin Paul trails the field. Pacing in front of the grandstand, race number 7, Bruce Cobb, Randy Neal in hand.
A pair of local drivers battled it out in the 1st division of the 2-year-old Pennsylvania Sire stake filly pace. In the end, Drew Chellis, driving Real Espresso, held off Jim Martin, who was behind Native Sweets, in 2:07 4. The weekend concluded with a second $5,367 filly pacing group, with Ashley's Pride scoring in come-from-behind fashion for trainer-driver Joe Offutt. Sam Stoltzfus owns the winner, who scored in 2:04. The series next moves on to Bloomsburg, PA and Columbia County for 2 days of Sire stake racing on the weekend.